What unfolded in Denmark recently has left not only the royal court but the entire world in stunned admiration. Queen Mary of Denmark, always known for her poise, dedication, and graceful demeanor, has once again managed to steal the global spotlight, but this time, not just for her role as a royal consort. She has left her husband, King Frederik X, utterly speechless. And not just him. Millions around the globe are still reacting in awe to a moment that many are calling the most powerful public show of love, grace, and strength Denmark has ever seen from a reigning queen. This wasn't a carefully planned PR stunt, nor was it a manufactured spectacle. It was real, it was raw, and it was unmistakably Mary. The scene that sparked this reaction unfolded during what was supposed to be a routine appearance, a royal event marked by speeches and smiles. But Queen Mary turned the moment into something extraordinary. As the crowd gathered and photographers clicked away, Mary stepped forward with a presence that silenced even the chatter of seasoned royal correspondents. Wearing a deeply symbolic ensemble that paid tribute to both Danish and Australian heritage, she didn't just attend the event. She dominated it with elegance, speaking directly from the heart in a way that transcended protocol. And then it happened, an impromptu gesture that nobody expected. As she approached the microphone, the Queen offered heartfelt words not only about her role as a monarch but about love, loyalty, and unity in marriage. Her voice quivered, just for a second, revealing the raw emotion underneath the royal polish. She then turned to King Frederik, who stood beside her, clearly moved, and said words that will likely be quoted for generations. "You have given me a home, a purpose, and a kingdom of hearts. But most of all, you have given me your trust. And for that, my love only grows stronger." It was simple, it was direct, and it was incredibly powerful. King Frederik, ever the steady and charismatic monarch, looked at her with visible emotion, his usually composed expression softening as he visibly choked back tears. He was, for a brief moment, no longer the King of Denmark, but a husband in awe of the woman who had not only stood beside him through every trial but had now publicly reaffirmed her love in front of an entire nation, and the watching world. What followed next was a standing ovation that lasted several minutes. Even members of the royal family, traditionally stoic in such settings, were seen dabbing their eyes. Social media exploded within minutes. Hashtags like #QueenMaryMoment and #RoyalLoveStory trended worldwide, and the footage was shared across platforms with captions declaring this the most human and heartfelt moment in modern royal history. But this was not an isolated event. Queen Mary has been gradually capturing the world's heart, not just through symbolic gestures or emotional speeches, but through years of consistent, authentic public service. From her groundbreaking work with the Mary Foundation to her dedication to issues such as mental health, domestic abuse prevention, and youth empowerment, she has proven time and time again that royalty is not about titles or tiaras, it's about action, empathy, and example. The Mary Foundation, her cornerstone initiative, is now widely regarded as one of the most impactful royal foundations in Europe. Through it, Queen Mary has tackled some of Denmark's most pressing social challenges. She has walked into shelters unannounced, listened to survivors without cameras in tow, and developed initiatives that now serve as models for other nations. Her authenticity is what makes her extraordinary, and it's that same authenticity that made her recent moment with King Frederik so magnetic. For decades, royal watchers have seen many carefully staged displays of affection in various monarchies around the world, but what Queen Mary did was something far deeper. It was unplanned, it was unscripted, and it was undeniably real. Insiders reveal that behind palace walls, the bond between Mary and Frederik has only grown stronger over the years, despite the challenges of royal life. Their journey together, from their first meeting at the Slip-In in Sydney during the 2000 Olympics to their eventual wedding and shared responsibilities as monarchs, has not been without trials. Yet, every public appearance seems to echo the same message. These are two people deeply committed to one another and to their nation. Their love story began like a fairy tale, an Australian commoner capturing the heart of a prince. But what followed was no fairy tale. It was a life of relentless duty, scrutiny, and sacrifice. And through it all, Mary has emerged not only as a queen but as a global icon of resilience and compassion. She did not merely marry into royalty, she reshaped it. After her recent heartfelt tribute to King Frederik, Mary's popularity ratings have soared. Media outlets from Paris to New York are praising her for reinvigorating the concept of monarchy in a modern world. One French headline read, "Mary of Denmark, a queen for the 21st century." Meanwhile, Danish newspapers hailed her speech as the emotional backbone of the monarchy. But what truly struck a chord with millions was how effortlessly she combined love and leadership. She reminded the world that strength doesn't come from silence but from sincerity. That being regal isn't about being removed, it's about being real. The public reaction has been overwhelming. Crowds have been gathering outside royal residences holding handmade signs reading, "Vi elsker dig, Mary, we love you, Mary." Fan letters have flooded the palace. Young girls are writing school essays about wanting to be like Queen Mary. And even hardened political commentators have admitted that she has done more to restore faith in public institutions than any government figure in recent memory. The Queen's influence goes far beyond borders. In Australia, her homeland, there has been a resurgence of national pride over her Danish role. Major broadcasters are running retrospectives on her journey from Hobart to Copenhagen. A wave of Australians have reportedly booked trips to Denmark just to visit landmarks associated with her. It's clear that Queen Mary's star power is not just enduring, it's expanding. What's more, it's driven by authenticity, not vanity. Her moment of heartfelt vulnerability on that public stage reminded the world that at the core of monarchy lies a very human experience, of love, of loyalty, of connection. As the applause continues to echo across the globe, it's hard to ignore how Queen Mary has fundamentally altered perceptions of what it means to be a modern royal. She hasn't done it through flamboyant gestures or political statements, but through grace, humility, and unwavering dedication to her role. As King Frederik stood next to her that day, overwhelmed by her words, you could see in his eyes a mixture of pride, humility, and sheer admiration. It was a reminder that sometimes the most powerful monarch isn't the one who gives commands but the one who gives love. With this latest moment, Queen Mary hasn't just deepened the admiration of her people, she's made history. Not by decree, not by conquest, but by something far rarer, by touching hearts and reminding us all what true leadership, and love, looks like. And as Denmark basks in this renewed royal romance, one thing is certain, the world is watching, inspired, and eager to see what Queen Mary will do next. So what do you think? Is Queen Mary the most beloved royal of our time? Or is she redefining royalty altogether in a way that we've never seen before? If this beautiful moment between Queen Mary and King Frederik moved you as much as it moved us, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more heartwarming royal moments, share this video with your friends, and leave a comment below telling us what you think about Queen Mary's emotional tribute. Your voice matters and we love hearing from you.